So as we lead on into the summertime, I think it's about time that I do something that I've never done before. I'm going to do a summer tier list of fragrances that I have got my nose on, have traded away, etc., etc. And I want to know some things that I should try. I know that there's a litany of fragrances that I haven't gotten my nose on, and I'm curious as to what you guys can recommend. This right here would be not really a recommendation list, but just where I would put my stuff in tiers, and you can consider it a recommendation, give or try, right? So what I have here is a list of about 37 fragrances, and we're gonna tier these things from S tier, very good, to what I just think is meh. We also have a tier where I'm just gonna save your money. And then there's also the trash, don't even think about trying this. I'll tell you why, but I'm ready to get through this list. So first thing I want to do is I want to get some of the cheapies out of the way. I'm going to start you guys out with something that normally people don't hear about, and that's going to be Ajmal Blue, which is a pretty good summer fragrance. I want to say it's kind of light smelling. It's a watermelon, lavender, apple kind of vibe. Very aquatic, very aquatic. And alone it's kind of mundane, but it's something that you can layer with other things. Because of that, I'm going to throw it in throw that right in the middle tier. It's gonna be because as it stands alone, but when you put it with some other stuff, it's okay. It's pretty okay. Next, I'm gonna go with Rave Now. And this one is it's one of my favorite summer fragrances because I always say that this is pretty much pineapple juice in the bottle. If you think of Tropicana pineapple, or you know what I mean, or when you got that fresh can of pineapple juice, you put the hole in it, you put the hole in the other side and you pour it out. That's literally what Rave Now is. And the good thing about Rave Now, I'm gonna put that in the very good tier, and I'll tell you why. The good thing about Rave Now is, just like Ajmal Blue, is that you can layer Rave Now with a lot of things. So anything you want to add pineapple to, that pineapple sweetness, it's the juiciest of pineapples, Rave Now can get you through there. And again, this is another cheapie. Both of these are under $20, by the way. Now, the reason why I have it in the very good tier and not the S tier is because as a standalone, it's not the greatest. But again, when you layer it with stuff, it's so versatile that you can layer it with almost anything. Speaking of layering things with almost anything, I gotta go with Coco Moon, going straight into the S tier. And I'm sort of kind of vocal about sunscreen smelling fragrances, and I don't really care. It's not that I don't care for them, and I'm gonna transition into one that I don't care for. You guys already know what it is if you know me. But Coco Moon is one of those fragrances where, like, when you smell it, it is a sunscreen, suntan lotion sort of vibe, but it's like when you smell it, it melts you. Like, it does something to your body when you smell it. You can't help but to react to Coco Moon. So that, along with that coconut, straight falling from the tree, beach vibes, slightly woody, it's so good. And that's another one that you could layer with a lot of things. If you just want to add that nuance to a fragrance, you can do so. If you want it to stand alone, it could stand alone and go toe-to-toe with a lot of top stuff out there. You don't really hear about Coco Moon by Beach Geeza talked about a lot, and I think somewhere along the line, someone has to change that, because it definitely deserves to be talked about a whole lot. But while we're on the subject of sunscreen and suntan lotion and stuff like that, I'm going to put Mancera's French Riviera in the tier. Now, I was going to put it in the save your money. I'm not going to put it in the trash tier. And I'm not going to put it in the save your money tier because people do like it. People like it. I'm not people. To me, it's pretty plain and boring. But I understand what it's trying to do. It's trying to give you the oceanic, aquatic, marine, sunscreeny, super fresh, super clean thing. And I understand that's a lot of people's vibe. For me personally, I like things with a bit more character. So for me, it's like, And it's because, again, I understand it. Just not not for me. But since we are on the topic of French Riviera, I'm going to go with Day 3's Del Mar. And I hope that says Del Mar because I can barely do it. But I'm going to go with Day 3's Del Mar. Bang! Because to me, this is French Riviera done correctly. It adds florals. It adds a creaminess to it. It smells absolutely divine while still giving you that I'm out in the ocean, sea breeze, aquatic, fresh, clean feel that you want. Again, those white florals jump out at you. The creaminess of it almost smells like a coconut creaminess to it. It's, you know what? I'm putting that S tier. I'm sorry. I'm putting it S tier. I got to put it back very, very good. Nah. All right. I'm fighting here. Because Day 3 suffers through this thing of their fragrances not lasting long, or they're not projecting and performing too much. Some stuff you got to let the sun hit it. I think that Del Mar is one of those ones where you got to overspray it and it will last. It's going to do what it's going to do. Now, is it a monster? Not at all. It's very sophisticated, very classy, very clean. You're just going to have to overspray it. It'll last. It'll give you about 5-6 hours. Reapply. That's why I'll put it in the end here. But on the topic of Del Mar and Day 3, I'm going to go with Escandalo. And I have Escandalo on right now. I don't. So this is another one of those very clean kind of lime and guava, even though I don't really pick up the guava, kind of lime type of vibe. It's just a really clean, fresh, but not like overly expressive sort of fresh. It's not like super citrusy or anything like that. I want you to imagine you have like one of those beds. It got the whatever those poles are on the sides, and you drape your curtains over your beds, and it's just the white linen see-through like curtain thing. I'm a guy. I don't have a bed like that. I don't have that. But I want you to think of that. Whatever it is that you smell when you think of that's what Escandalo is. I'll be honest with you, I'm putting it in the trash. Because not only is it very light, not only does it not really last, it's not really any character to it. It's the lightest of limes and the lightest of linens. That's all I get from Escandalo. So let's go with another one that we can throw in the trash. Tom Ford's Azure Lime. You could go right in the trash right along with Escandalo, bro. Azure Lime smells good. It's a good lime smell, fresh, very citrus heavy. Problem is, lasts about 30 minutes. And I'm talking overspraying it. Overspray and go outside and heat, and it's going to disappear. It's been said, and I've said it as well. The way that the Tom Ford brand has stepped on their fragrances needs to be studied, because this is something that should be much better than it is, but it disappears like that. And because of the price point, I can't justify it being anything but trash. Now, if it was like, okay, it doesn't really last, and the scent profile was above and beyond, sure, I'll move it up to save your money. But it ain't even that. Does it smell good? It's okay, it's cool. I understand what it's trying to do, but I made a review on that one. You know, if it's something that you want to see, you can leave it in the comment section. I'll put the review here on this channel. It's not on this channel, it's on my other channel. I'll just take it and move it forward. Maybe I'll make a short of it because it doesn't really need that much time. Let's get to some clones, shall we? I know people like clones. I know people like saving money. Let me give you a good one. I'm going to go with Maahir Legacy. And boy, did this thing go from this in my life, in the 2 years that I've had it, it's moved up from trash to save your money. It skipped and it got to very good. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's S tier. It's S tier. The way that this developed over its maturing process, this thing has, I've always said that it smelled good, right? It's like a green aromatic, kind of like the sour apple, the green apple sort of vibe. It's clean, it's fresh, it smells so good. And the problem that I had with it was that I could barely ever smell it. But after it sat for like a year and a half, I always say this, after it sat for a year and a half, monster. absolute, you gonna put somebody in a headlock, choke them out with this. And it lasts, and it's powerful, and it costs you less than $30. Lattafa's Maahir Legacy is a hitter for sure. So since I'm in such a good mood and I'm giving you something that's going to be really good on price and is going to be S tier, let's see, good on price, S tier, what can I go with? All right, this one's for my young boys. Khadlaj Island, or Khadlaj Island. Anyway, Khadlaj Island can go S tier. This is for my young boys. Now, for us that are, a little older, it could be a little bit too sweet. But this right here is Vacation in the Bottle. It's that sweet pineapple coconut with the iris. It's just the way that goes together, and it pumps. It is a thumper. This thing is summer in a bottle. When you want to go on vacation, you throw Island in there. When you want to go on a vacation to a beach or anything like that, throw Island in there, bro. Throw Island in there. The juiciest of pineapples, the ripest, can you say ripe coconut? Coconuts don't get ripe, but the juiciest of coconuts, the ripest of pineapple, let's say that ginger note that's in there, it just pushes it into that aromatic, fresh type of vibe. And it's super affordable. Very sweet though. Like, you gotta be okay with your fragrances being sweet in order for this one to work. But while we're with that, I am going to slide over to Rasasi's Hawas Ice. I'm going to put that in a very good tier. And to me, it kind of goes along with Khadlaj Island, but the thing with Hawas Ice, and this is for me, just for me, Khadlaj Island is sweet. Hawas Ice is beyond super sweet, bubblegummy, super youthful, super playful. And that's why it drops down a little bit. Very affordable. Again, you get that under $30 too. Very affordable, but it's just too playful for my age group. Now, if you are about 25 and under, have a blast. I will let you know it's nuclear. It's very, very, very loud. So be prepared for that. Very playful, very loud. You will get complimented. But for me, I like the sweetness, but let's reduce it by about 60%. It has a really good cooling effect with I think there's mint leaves in it, and that's really dope. But I think that the very good tier is right where it should be. Let me give you something to throw in the trash. L'Oriental, I think it's L'Oriental, I just bought this. L'Oriental Night de Paris Imperial, which is supposed to be a clone of Creed's Elysium Imperial. Dang. This, I wasted my money. I have it right here on my desk. I wasted my money on this. This is water. It's water. Creed's Elysium Imperial, it has its own smell, right? Marine, salty, aquatic sort of vibe. I understand what it's trying to do. That smells like they took a drop out of it, put it in a bottle, dumped a bunch of alcohol in it, and put about 15% water in there. That's what I got in that bottle. And because of that, I can't even enjoy it. I overdosed on my skin. I sprayed it on the box it came in. I sprayed it on the inside of the cap. You could barely smell it. And when I say you could barely smell it, I mean you can maybe smell it at a 5% clip. It's just never. However, and this isn't on the list, but I have Night de Paris Diamond, which I saw Hardbody was promote. I don't want to say he was promoting, but he put that over big time. That's good. That's really good. Imperial, trash. So if you ever even come across the thought of, oh, hey, Night de Paris, I want to try some of their other stuff, skip that one. Trash. Don't even think about it. Let's get back to some positive. I'm going to go with Day 3's Bani. I hope this is Bani. And we're going to put Bani in a very good tier. Let's put him in an A tier. We're going to go A tier with Bani. And the reason for that is the performance. The smell is good. I would tell you to wear Bani to a wedding, because you're going to go in that wedding, you're going to shut it down. That coconut, white florals, light citrus, with the sweetness from a squeezed mango, which is it's not a loud mango. It's not a super sweet mango. It's not a invasive mango. It's just there. because at least to my nose, the citruses take over. The coconut take over. The jasmine, the papaya, the white florals, all of that takes over. And then it settles down into this musk scent with the citruses just dancing there. This right here is an all-white suit party. This is an all-white party. This is I'm on a yacht with the most important people and we're just doing this all-white. This is an all-white thing. You can go to a wedding as long as it's outside and the heat is hitting it. This is gonna be good. You gotta overspray and you gotta keep the decant on you because you're gonna need to reapply. But it smells divine, clean, and classy. Performance is where it hurts, but it smells good. It lingers, but it smells so good. It just doesn't. And because of that, it's gonna go in the tier. Day 3's gotta get stronger. So let's close out the day 3 saga with Downtown Deja Vu. This is a great fragrance. This is a great rose, clean, musky fragrance. Slightly fruity with apple, red fruits, little tiny drop of citrus. But the thing that shines here, and I have it on this part of my hand, the thing that shines here is the iris, the rose, a little bit of cinnamon, the musk that's in here. It's so good. And when you get to the dry down, you get like this sweetness from cotton candy and suede that brings it all together. Downtown Deja Vu is great. Great smelling. However, the day 3 bug, it takes no prisoners. I gotta put it in the very good category because it smells that good. You know the problem? Performance issues is always going to be a problem. I mean, I say always. Performance issues is going to be a problem with a lot of day 3 fragrance. It hurts me to say that because their stuff smells so good. It's got to perform. It's got to last. Let me give you something that's a monster. Woo! It's Tilia from, what's the guy name? Marc-Antonio or Marc-Antoine Barrois or whatever. Him? Dude that made Get At Me? Bro, I don't know how people speak more about Get At Me than Tilia. Tilia is divine. Now, I'm gonna describe this and it's going to sound funny. It's gonna sound weird. But it smells like the best smelling grape soda floral fragrance ever. It's got this rose, a lot of florals, and just this sparkling grape juice. I don't know how I get grape juice. I had to actually look at other people comments and stuff like that to see if I was the only one. And I'm not the only one. I just don't know where it comes from. The accords are yellow floral, white florals, sweet, floral, powdery, honey, and green. Nothing about that says grape soda or sparkling grape soda, right? And then when we get to the notes, we have lime blossom. I've never smelled a lime blossom. We have jasmine sambac. We have broom. I don't know what those things are. We got orange blossom. Okay, now we get into what I know. Heliotrope, we get into what I know. Vetiver, cool, all of that's in there. Then we got the Ambrofix, not Ambroxan, but Ambrofix, and Georgie Wood. Now, maybe it's the Ambrofix, maybe it's the Georgie Wood, maybe it's the broom. Am I saying broom correctly? Maybe it's the jasmine, the lime, maybe it's the heliotrope. Could be the heliotrope. I don't know what it is, but it makes it smell so damn. Tilia is S tier. Even if I had a tier above S tier, Tilia would be in there. Tilia is a must buy. It's a very fun fragrance, not juvenile. Can a young cat wear it? Sure. Young cat got to dress it up. Somebody of an older age, such as myself, we could wear that whenever. We can wear it whenever. It's a clean. It's weird that I'm gonna say sparkling grape soda with florals and such and say clean and fresh. It's weird, but it's something that you should definitely sample, definitely try out, because once you do, you're gonna want a full bottle of it. It's inevitable. It's Thanos. Overspray on it, by the way. We've been talking for a while, so let's try to speed this up. We're gonna go with Acqua Di Gio Profondo. I'm going to put this in a very good tier. This right here is going to be your marine aquatic, office safe, daily driver for the summertime. The reason why I say summertime, it's going to be your office safe fragrance. Office, emphasis on office. But it adds that oceanic vibe that it's going to, you'll be at the office and you'll be like, man, I really want to go on vacation. That's what that does. And the reason why I have it at very good and not A or S tier, I don't have it at S tier because it just doesn't have enough character for me to put it there. I don't have it at and because it serves a really, really good purpose. It could be a daily driver. It's something that's got some versatility to. Not versatility, wrong word. It has its uses. It's a strong staple. Let's say that. It's a strong staple. Moving along, Torino 21. I am going to put Torino 21. I'm going S tier with it. Now, I haven't smelled Patine Blanc from Aromatics. Don't know how that smells, but what I do know is that this Sprite 7-Up lemon lime bright fresh very good smelling Torino 21 thing that they got going on here, really good, especially for the summer and the spring, but definitely for the summer. This is a hitter. This is your almost mojito. Matter of fact, yeah, let's call it a mojito. Simplest way I could put that. We've been talking for a while, so I'm trying to get through these. Let's go with something that I know for sure you've never heard of. Mirko Buffini's MU. I'm putting that right at the top. It's going right here. MU is one of those niche artistic type of vibes. It has a tea note in there that's a very good tea note, but it goes along with this violet leaf and myrrh that's just this. It's like it's a slightly sweet resinous tea. That's what it is, but it's not weak, right? So I want you to think of if you overspray Imagination from Louis Vuitton. And I forgot to add Louis Vuitton's Imagination on. Louis Vuitton's Imagination is going to be S tier if I had it on. But the way that you would get that to perform, you got to overspray it a bit, is how MU is when you get that tea note from there. Or if you think about the tea note that's in Lattafa's Dynasty, right? And I'm not saying that these tea notes are similar, but the way that you apply a tea fragrance, you have to kind of put a little oomph into it, and that tea note just shines. And when I'm saying tea note, I'm not talking about you drink the tea. I'm talking about the tea bag itself, like the herbals and the tea smell that you get from the bag. That's what I mean with the tea note. But that violet leaf, oh, with the myrrh is to die for. With the resins, it's super unique, very good, and it lasts, and it could pump. MU is one of them ones. MU is one of them ones. Good luck finding it, though. Good luck finding it. Maybe I should have mentioned the cinnamon and nutmeg that's in there. Think I should have mentioned that? Okay. Let's get some Yeoman Lao clones out of the way, huh? Can we? Let's go with the blue Talisman clone that they have. I'm going right S tier with that. I forget the name of the blue Talisman clone that they have. I think that it is Blue Spell. Let me tell you something here. That pear, bergamot, and orange blossom combo that's in there, man, look, it's just the sweetest smelling. It just smells so good. I'm going to make a tier list for Yeoman Lao because people need to know what fragrances is on there to sample. Because you get they don't know I exist, but you get these joints, put 5 10 mLs in there for $50, can't beat it. Blue Spell should be one of those in there. That blue Talisman dupe that they got. Fire. S tier. While we're talking Yeoman Lao, I'm gonna put this Pacific Chill one that they have. I'm gonna go, let me put it right here at very good for now. I have it in here. It's called Chillax. Very strong on the apricot note, and it gives you like this fruity, sweet, watery vibe. I like it, but you gotta really like apricot because it stands out big time. I'm gonna go and that's because for me, it could go anywhere between these two. But for me, it's like a really sickeningly sweet sort of apricot that I'm picking up from that. Like almost sickeningly sweet. Like really, really, really sweet. Am I starting to fall out of love with sweet fragrances? I don't know. It smells great though, but But that's what my taste has developed into. They also have Roja's Elysium, which is Ocean's 11 from them. It goes in the S tier. Yeah, right. It goes right in the S tier. Let me get my nose on that just to remind myself. Look, this one gone. I got it's like right here. Aromatic, citrus, lime, black currant, apple, juniper berry, violet leaf. Again, the violet leaf. Dries down into this dry wood, musky, perfect for the summer. Like, it's a lot of fruits in there. A lot of different fruits in there. But they just come together so well. It just screams blue at you. It just screams blue. But it's so good. It is so good, bro. Ocean's 11 from Yeoman Lao, which is their Roja Elysium. It's a must. It's a must. Gotta get it. Man, we've been going for quite a while now. Let me throw something. Oh, let's do some trash. Dolce & Gabbana, Love is Love. Trash. Doesn't last. Doesn't really have much character to it. I finally I've been did this, but I sprayed it on like high heat and wore it to work, and it was noticed. It has this like there's an ice cream note that's in there that you can barely pick up, but it's a very, very generic smell. Just trash. Very generic, man. Very generic. I have nothing in the save your money tier. Let's throw one in there. Moscow Mule from, I believe, Paris Corner. Save your money. This is supposed to be a clone of Blue Moon Ginger Dash, I think it is, from Killian. Lacks character. It smells like a Moscow Mule. Maybe it needs more lime. Maybe it needs more ginger. It just needs more oomph. And it seems like the longer I've had it, the less character it developed. It's just, it just smells like ginger beer. That's all I get from this now. Not bad. It's just save your money. Now, when I first got it, almost loved it. And I thought that the more that it developed, it was going to gain character. It just didn't do it. It actually regressed. Let's throw another save your money in there, huh? Acqua di Parma Fico di Amalfi. While I will say that people like it on me, I don't like it at all because of the fig. The fig in that is extremely strong. It's just not something I want to deal with. It's like cloyingly sweet, but in a fig sticky kind of way. Like, you ever pick up like some melted candy? Like, that's the type of sticky kind of fig that I'm envisioning, like syrupy almost. For me, it's like, no, but people like the way it smells on me. I can't deny that. But take your money. Yes, it's not completely trash. I'll still wear it. I'll pull it out every once in a while, but it's not something I'm always going. Speaking of save your money, Coach for Men. This is a fresh apple, crisp green apple scent. Problem with it, performance issues like a mofo. That's one of those ones where you're like, man, I wish it could perform better. Smells like it's trying to be good, but you're gonna need a big bottle, you're gonna need to overspray, and you're gonna hope that the sun makes it do what it do. Save your money. There's other alternatives for something like that. As a matter of fact, I would say that this Maahir Legacy is a much better version of Coach for Men. Does the same thing, but it's like 100 times the performance. 100 times. Save your money. Matter of fact, they might even, Legacy might cost a little less. Here's a recent purchase. Sex in the Sea. I'm going to go very good on this one. The reason why I say I'm going to go very good is because it might not be everybody's taste. That animalic note where I say this is pretty much a pina colada dressed in animal fur. Not like an animalic, like a stink animalic. Not an animalic like fecal animalic. It's just like that fur of it, which is, it's like a powdery fur almost. It's weird to describe. And you get the pineapple, and you get the coconut, and you get the iris, and you get the honey, and you get all of that, but it's an acquired taste. This is something you definitely would have to sample before you buy. Now, if it was mass appealing, it'll go right into the S tier. Not mass appealing. Acquired taste. Let's go John Varvatos Artisan Pure. I'm gonna go very good here. I kind of want to go S tier, but you have to overspray to get the performance on this one. Very clean, very office safe. This is another one of those, if you dress in white sort of things. This is Jeremy fragrance right here. Citrus bomb, your bergamot, your lemons, your mandarin, your orange, very fresh, very clean, and it's going to, if you overspray, it's going to pump and it's going to last. It's going to last. It may lack a little bit of character, but if you buy it for what it is, a fresh, clean citrus, it does exactly what it's supposed to do. Lacking a little bit of personality that you may get from something like a woody dry down. That woody dry down needs to come out more than it'll be. Let's go through a couple of mangoes, shall we? Let's go through Sceptre Malachite, and I'm gonna go with... I wish I had something like between very good and because this is good. Not it's not very good. I'm gonna go very good. I'm gonna go very good. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna put Vulcan Feu right next to it because they do the same thing, but it's like one is daytime, one is nighttime. Vulcan Feu is more nighttime, whereas Sceptre Malachite is more daytime. Now, what do? They are your mango. One is a mango mojito, one is a mango margarita. The mango mojito is more of the Sceptre Malachite, whereas the mango margarita, am I getting this right? Whereas the mango margarita, more of a nighttime type of vibe with spices along the rim of that margarita glass. That's going to be your Vulcan Feu. Let's go back to a Yeoman Lao, one that I would not recommend. Matter of fact, let me just refresh my nose on it. Gypsy Water by Rado clone, which they call Flow. Waste of time. There's something in there that smells good. I don't know what it is. And you see, like, I actually used it, but this is a layering fragrance. That's all it's. Matter of fact, let's go save your money. Not trash, but it's more of a layering sort of thing because it just adds that extra whatever it is that's in here. Matter of fact, let me stop being lazy and let me see whatever that thing is that's in here. Okay, I think I found it out. I think it's the orris root, pine, and juniper berries that I'm picking up. Definitely pine, definitely juniper berries, and that orris root that kind of mellows it out a little bit. It smells like it has some musks in it as well, but that's not one of the notes. Sandalwood is in there. I don't pick up sandalwood at all, and I love sandalwood. But it's super light, very, very light. This is one of those things that you wear if you want people to be like, man, there's something about that guy that smells good, but it doesn't really smell like anything, but he smells good. Almost like, kind of like how Molecule 01 does, but not Molecule 01 it enhances whatever you're wearing. This just, it's there. It's just good for layering. Save your money. It's not trash, but save your money. You don't have to get this one. Let's do a couple of discontinued, shall we? Bergamot from Commodity. Bergamot was good. Bergamot was that. I wish I had good. Can I change to good? No, because then I gotta get that Mancera out of there. But Bergamot was good. It's discontinued. They never brought it back. They didn't reformulate it. They didn't do nothing with it. But Bergamot is citrus. It's citrus. You got to overspray on it. Well, you don't got to do nothing on it because you ain't going to find it. But it's citrus. It's a really good citrus. Really good with layering, especially with Commodities Vetiver, which is also discontinued. You layer those two together, you clearing it out. You clearing it out and you're going to smell good. Good layering fragrance. Put it in the A tier. Bond9.com discontinued, but it goes S tier. That right there is Frida Ventus without the woody and smoky vibe to it that comes from the oak moss. This right here, you strip those two things away from it, ramp up the juiciness of the pineapple and the fruits and the, not juniper berry, but what's the other one that I like? Black currant, amp those up. That's what that is. Smells so good. Discontinued like a mofo though. Good luck finding it. All right, we got the discontinued out the way. I'm gonna go with Black Excess. For pure Black Excess, I'm going to go. I want to go trash. I'm going trash. I actually gave mine away because I couldn't smell it, but I gave it to my boy and he said, "Bro, I couldn't beat him off with a stick with this." To this day, I still don't have no clue how that smells. I had the big bottle too. No clue how it smells. I couldn't smell it. It's supposed to be sweet, spicy, slightly citrus. It's got lemon, cinnamon, praline, which is like kind of like a chocolate toffee sort of candy, along with patchouli and Brazilian rosewood. Now, this doesn't sound like a summer fragrance, but you can wear it in summer for sure. But I wasn't picking up on anything. Maybe I needed to overspray. I wasn't overspraying back in those days. Those was early in my fragrance days. Look, it was trash. I gave it away. Sicily, S tier. Mancera Sicily goes straight to the S tier for me. If you like slightly floral, very fruity fragrances, is it like sweet fruity? It's slightly sweet to me. But this right here is what you think of when you get that bowl of assorted fruits, that's what Sicily is. The juiciest assorted fruits, strawberries, blueberries, you got watermelon in there, cantaloupe, and all of that stuff. That's Sicily. Smells amazing. Some people say that it's feminine. I think it's extremely unisex. I wear that. We are nearing the finish line, and I'm gonna leave the last three as cheapies. We're gonna do Moncler's La Cordee, and I'm going to put that in the very good tier. The reason I'm gonna put, and that's another T note right there. The reason I'm gonna put that in the very good tier, fresh, clean, T note, slightly green, smells divine, not a performer. You gotta overspray and reapply for that one. And I'm not gonna say it's not a performer. It works, it projects, the sun gotta hit it, but you're gonna get about 4 hours out of that before you gotta reapply, and that's a shame. But it does project in the safest way. It doesn't choke anybody out. It's very, very safe. Just like how imagination is, you gotta overspray. You're not gonna choke nobody out, but they're gonna know your presence. Same thing with this Moncler La Cordee. Smells really, really good. Lattafa Najdia. I'm gonna put that right here in the Save Your Money tier. Now, the Najdia Intense, different story. My experience is with the regular Najdia. And what do you get here? Citrus, aromatic, fresh spicy, lemon, apple, aquatic, watery notes. Let's not even say aquatic. Watery notes, little lemongrass, little bergamot. Bruh, that should smell like water with something that's trying to have a fragrance to it. That's all that is. That joint's so basic, I don't even got it behind me. I got it on the shelf on the side. I don't even touch that. I don't even touch it. It's been a couple years since I've sprayed it. Maybe I should try it, but I'll try it later on the day. But for now, nah, save your money. It doesn't stink or anything like that. Trash. I'm moving it to trash. Sorry, moving it to trash. Let's close this out with a couple of our mauves. I'm gonna go Club de Nuit Sillage. Y'all know me, that's going S tier. I got a lot of S tier here. These S tiers, quite honestly, I'm looking at them. So we got, this is Yeoman Lao, this is Yeoman Lao, this is Yeoman Lao. If you get them from Yeoman Lao or the Yeoman Lao clone versions, they're at definitely S tier. This is S tier, you never heard of it, really hard to get. Tilia S tier, Island is S tier. I kind of want to put it at very good, really, but it has a lot of character to it. We got Del Mar here, Coco Moon. Yeah, these are S tier smells for me. Club de Nuit Sillage, metallic, violet leaf, very fresh, very clean, bergamot heavy as well. Bergamot is that, you'll know bergamot once you smell it. It's good. And if y'all know me for any amount of time, y'all know Club de Nuit Sillage is gonna be exactly where it's supposed to be. Now, let's close this thing out because who knows how long I've been talking for. We are going to do our mauves, Tres Nuit. Tres Nuit, I'm going to go put it in. It's good. It's good. This is one of those ones where, like, if I had a good tier, it would say good. This would be my okay tier. It's my good tier. And I used to be really high on Tres Nuit, but it's just not something that I reach for anymore. Really violet heavy, really floral. It's still masculine enough, but once I got my nose on seeing how, and this is their clone of, I believe, Green Irish Tweed from Creed. But it's just like, now it's violet, but once I got my nose on things that have violet leaf in it, like Moo, like Sillage, and things like that, and I saw how violet leaf could really dance, it just dropped Tres Nuit down to the, it's okay, it's good, it's cool. It's cool. I wouldn't run out that, but it's like $16, $17. Go on ahead and get it. I'm not going to tell you not to get it for that price. For that price, get it. For that price, definitely get it. But it's not something that stands up if you're going down a journey of fragrances. If you want to stay beginner or anything like that, you don't want to get like a bunch of stuff and you want to save money, sure, get Tres Nuit. It's gonna be good for you. But if you decide you want to start experimenting and you want your sense of smell to take off into, it's okay. It doesn't hurt to have $16. So that is my summer tier list. Tell me, how'd I do? Are you familiar with a lot of this list? Are there things that you would want to recommend for me to try out before the summer's over? There's a lot. And I would like your input on that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've made it to the end, I've asked for a lot of things, but just put a 1 in the comment section so I know that you made it this far. We're still working on growing the channel. It's a brand new channel and I want to see it develop, and I want to put out more fragrance content, more fragrance recommendations. We got a lot of different directions we can go. I'm going to shut up now because it's been long.